Introducing Kate Casey.
Welcome back for another episode of Reality Life with Kate Casey. I hope that you're excited about a holiday week. If you are abroad, I hope that you're enjoying time with your family as well. And I am telling you that I've got stuff for you to watch. Now, that means stuff that you can watch together, or like I always say, maybe they're relatives that are staying with you right now. And you got to be honest, you're kind of annoying. And you want to tuck away into another room and just watch something and completely escape. And I get it. I feel it. I know it. So I've got you covered because I've got a great list for you this week. Also, as always, make sure that you are subscribed at katecasey.substack.com because for some of you, you're going to have more time than you typically have. And you can go back and look at my old list, especially, ones that were from last year. And you may have completely missed something that is going to bring you immeasurable joy this holiday. So this is going to be a list for November 24th to December 1st. And I've got a little bit in all different categories. Now, one that I missed last week, and if you listened to my Friday episode, you listened to me interview Max from June Farms. This is a great series for you to binge watch this week. Imagine Martha Stewart Weddings meets Vanderpump Rules. Max has a spectacular 120-acre property in upstate New York. And it's a perfect place for weddings and corporate events, intimate gatherings. And it's one of those farms, which is, I think it's called a gentleman's farm, where you have all of these animals and you get to go out and touch them and pet them and be with them. And it's not like a working farm where, you can't get access to animals. It's like you're on this little property and you're feeling like a farmer for a hot minute. In addition, the land is spectacular and you see beautiful weddings come together. And on top of it, you've got all these interesting personalities. So that's why it's like Martha Stewart meets Vanderpump Rules. It is streaming now on Amazon Prime, and I think you're going to really love it. I feel like it's really meant for people too who have something that they're planning right now, like maybe a wedding or a party, and it's going to give you a lot of inspiration. And if you listen to my interview on Friday with Max, you'll know that he's such a character. He's definitely like an alpha A kind of personality, and you're going to get a kick out of it. So it's called June Farms, and you can stream it right now. Southern Charm started last week. It's on Bravo. You can watch it on Wednesdays. Totally worth it to watch. Of course, if you're unfamiliar with the show, it's about a group of friends in Charleston, South Carolina. And I don't think it's necessary for you to go back and watch since season 1, although you will enjoy it immensely. You could just dip into it now and kind of get a lay of the land quickly. And some of the characters have been on from the very beginning. So you could start watching, and then if it really piques your interest, you can kind of go back and watch some of the previous seasons. Many of the people I have interviewed over the years. And I think if you post something in the Facebook group, by example, you could ask, okay, what's the best season or episode to watch? And you will get a flood of replies because so many people are so emotionally attached to this show and have favorite moments. So Southern Charm is on Bravo on Wednesdays. If you're looking for something to watch with your kids that's just kind of fun for the holidays, you can watch Is It Cake on Netflix. This is a festive spinoff of the baking competition show where expert cake artists try to fool judges with these hyper-realistic cakes that look like everyday objects. And it's super freaky. It'll be like a shoe or a hat or God knows what else. Season 2 drops on the 25th worldwide on Netflix. It's good because it's fun, it's lighthearted, it's perfectly in holiday mode. It's great for an early evening watch. Now, I recommend start with this early in the week since it's short and sets a festive tone as you approach the Thanksgiving holiday. Or as you're approaching maybe decorating your house for whatever holiday that you're celebrating. You can also watch Beat Bobby Flay Holiday Throwdown on the Food Network. I really want you to watch this too because Chris DeRosa worked on this. Now, the holiday edition of the cooking competition stars Chef Bobby Flay with other chefs competing in festive themed challenges. Here's a fun fact. They film it like months and months and months ago. So it was not, I think it was maybe even in the summertime. So it's kind of funny when you watch it and you know that they really had to kind of like wrap their brains around eating food that you probably eat, which is heavier at the end of the year. But again, you're going to see Chris DeRosa. I think he's like an elf in the beginning of the show running out. You'll see him. So this is season 4. It's got holiday-friendly episodes like a Friendsgiving potluck. It's part of the November-December slate. It's really good if you like culinary competitions with holiday flair and, of course, the familiar faces. I suggest watching this one midweek to make it a chef competition night. Now, if you want to pivot and you're someone who likes true crime stuff, you can watch Missing, Dead or Alive on Netflix. This airs November 24th. You can follow officers from a South Carolina Sheriff's Department as they urgently search for individuals who have disappeared. It's called Missing, Dead or Alive on Netflix. Married to Medicine is back. It begins November 30th on Bravo. And this show has got such a cult following. It is made by the same producers who do Real Housewives of Miami. And you know I'm crazy about Matt Anderson and what he does. Great storytelling, very rich characters. And I know that you're going to get sucked into it. It's called Married to Medicine, Bravo, November 30th. The Shuffle. Okay, I'm excited about this one, and you will hear me interview the director. The Shuffle's on HBO and HBO Max. You can watch it on November 25th. It explores the making of the 1985 Chicago Bears iconic rap music video that became a cultural phenomenon leading up to the team's storied Super Bowl championship. It's an incredibly interesting and fun watch with a nostalgic pop culture and music history tie-in because the song peaked at number 41 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100. It earned them a Grammy nomination in 1987 for Best R&B Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocals, which again is hysterical because it was a football team. Additionally, within months of its release, home video sales of the Super Bowl Shuffle made it the second highest selling music video of all time behind Michael Jackson's Thriller. Can you imagine if the Philadelphia Eagles did that? I mean, amazing. The Shuffle. This is such a perfect holiday watch because the people in your life that love football will eat this up. But the people who don't watch football but love all things pop culture, or maybe they watch the We Are the World doc, which by the way is a great one to watch over the holidays too. This is going to be right up their alley. It's called The Shuffle, HBO and HBO Max, November 25th. Another true crime one, the Rocky Mountain Mortician Murder, is on ID November 26th. In October of 2012, Byron Griffey, respected mortician, devoted family man, and a pillar of his rural Colorado community, was found dead on his remote ranch, shot execution style. Now, at first glance, it looked like a robbery gone wrong, but as detectives dug deeper, they discovered something far more twisted. An unthinkable betrayal and a tangled web of lies that exposed the town's darkest secrets. This is over 3 parts, and it's exposing the disturbing truths that can lurk just beneath the surface of seemingly friendly communities. And you know, you go on these trips and you drive through some of these communities, and you're like, oh, the people seem really lovely here. It must be fun to live here. And then you're like driving out of town and you're thinking to yourself, was that person nice? And was that a place that somebody could hide a body? So it features interviews with key individuals involved in the case, the investigators who search for the truth, and the townspeople who still wrestle with the revelations the investigation exposed. The docuseries shows that no matter how hard people try to keep their secrets hidden, the truth has a way of always coming to light. The Louvre Heist, Minute by Minute, is on Discovery Channel on Wednesday, November 26th. This one reconstructs the daring robbery and jewelry heist that unfolded in broad daylight on October 19th of this year at the world-renowned Louvre Museum in Paris, France. Exclusive witness testimony, expert forensic analysis, and detailed graphic reconstructions track the moment that the thieves infiltrated the museum's perimeter and then vanished with over $100 million worth of priceless treasures. Side note, they were all really hot. Did you see their pictures? I'm telling you. And then you have The Stringer, the man who took the photo, on Netflix, November 28th. A former Saigon photo editor reveals a secret that he's been plagued with for over 52 years, setting off a gripping 2-year investigation into the truth behind one of the Vietnam War's most iconic photographs. Acclaimed conflict photographer Gary Knight and a small team of journalists embark on a relentless search to locate and seek justice for a man only known as The Stringer. This is like so up my alley. I love it when you watch a group of people who are like a dog without a bone, just going down the rabbit holes, trying to find what happened to someone. So up my alley. So it's called The Stringer, the man who took the photo, Netflix, Friday, November 28th. So that's your list. So I want you to watch June Farms, which is streaming right now on Amazon Prime. Southern Charm is on Bravo. Is It Cake on Netflix is on November 25th. Beat Bobby Flay Holiday Throwdown on Food Network so you can watch Krista Rosa. Then you can watch Missing Dead or Alive on Netflix, November 24th. Married to Medicine is back on Bravo, November 30th. The Shuffle, I'm telling you, that's going to be the holiday highlight for you guys. The Shuffle on HBO and HBO Max on November 25th. The Rocky Mountain Mortician Murder is on ID November 26th. And then The Louvre Heist Minute by Minute on Discovery Channel on November 26th. And The Stringer, The Man Who Took the Photo on Netflix, Friday, November 28th. So many things for you to watch. I'm so excited for the holiday. For all of you, I've got my sister, my niece, and my husband's cousin coming in addition to all my kids. My sister keeps texting me, asking me if I'm getting it catered, which probably is pretty offensive, but I am too tired to even care. So I'm celebrating with all of you this week. And wherever you may be in the world, know that I so love and appreciate all of you, especially to those of you who reach out and send me such kind words. Thank you so much. As always, make sure that you are subscribed to this podcast. Please leave a 5-star review. Join the Facebook group, Reality Life with KKC. My bonus episodes, don't miss out on, are available on Apple Podcast and on Patreon at patreon.com/KKC. And also, you can follow me on social media. I'm on Instagram at @KKCCA, TikTok, it's KKC, and Twitter, Threads, and Blue Sky at @KKC. Check back this week. I've got all new episodes.